So today what I'm going to be looking at is what would people have used during the Second World War when cosmetics were in short supply. One of the things that happened was that there were shops set up all over England where you could go and get your legs tanned, and you could have leg makeup put on because stockings and nylons were in such short supply. A homegrown version would have been to stain your legs with tea and also to use gravy browning. So I don't know if you can see, but this leg I've got gravy browning on and this leg I haven't. There's a little bit of difference, but in England I don't think they would have been quite so tanned as I am living in Australia, so it would have shown up a little bit more. I've got to say I prefer the smell of tea to the smell of gravy browning. So they would get their legs browned, usually with a girlfriend, and they would actually draw up the back of their leg a line using an eyeliner to make it look like they had stockings on. So that was one thing that they did. Another thing that they did was to use things like beetroot as a stain for lips and for cheeks. So if you cut open some beetroot, you can just swipe it on your lips and use it to colour up. What's interesting is why women colour their lips. So it's quite bizarre, but obviously might as well share it. It's to do with sexual excitement. So when your lips redden, it's like a rush of blood to the lips, so it looks like you're in a state of heightened sexual excitement, which is why reddening the lips is attractive. And also during the war, women were encouraged to wear more makeup, and the reason was to lift the spirits of the nation, particularly the men who were fighting. So despite the fact that there was war on, people did pay a lot of attention to their grooming and to looking after themselves. One of the things that happened was that women worked really, really long hours, whether they were in the fields or in munitions factories. They also had families to look after, and their husbands were often away because of conscription and things like that. What they would do is not wash their hair so often, because obviously access to things was difficult and time was short, and they wouldn't usually have had hair dryers. What they would do is use things like socks or rags to roll their hair in overnight, sleep with it, and then put on a headscarf during the day, go to work and do whatever they need to do, and then they were ready to just do it all when they were going out. So I've got a friend coming over who's going to help me set my hair using socks. The advantage of socks is that they're actually very soft, so to sleep in them is not too uncomfortable. So I'll give that a go. I've had a go in the past and it was quite nice. So yeah, if you've got anything to share on cosmetics during the war, I'd appreciate it, because one of the characters in my book, her name's Grace, her older sister lives in Brighton. She's in her 20s. So when the girls go and stay in Brighton, they get exposed to what young ladies in their 20s would have been doing in regards to looking after themselves, grooming and makeup. Thank you.